The American Printing House for the Blind visits Zoom group. The Joy Player. A photo montage of adults listening to music on the Joy Player. LifeWorks East is a Zoom group training program for individuals with developmental disabilities. It provides atmospheres that allow team members to enhance daily living skills, broaden communication skills, develop relationships, and build self-reliance. The day APH visited, 26% of the team members identified as visually impaired, blind, or deafblind. Brian. Brian removes a music cartridge from the Now box. Katie and Brian coactively insert it into the Joy Player.
Good job, Brian.
He presses the play button.
There we go. Good job, Brian.
My Life, performed by Rich Barry, plays.
Here.
Brian presses the increase volume button several times.
What do you think, Brian? Wanna turn it on? Here, Brian.
Brian presses the previous song button, and The Deer Hunter, performed by Rich Barry, plays.
Do you want to try this button?
Katie prompts Brian to press the next song button, which he does. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, performed by Rich Barry, plays.
Brian?
Brian plays Yesterday, performed by Rich Barry.
You like this song, don't you? Are you finished, Brian? 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 You want to stop? Are you stop? Are you finished? This is one of his favorite songs. Are you finished? Brian, if you're done, you can hit this button. Brian?
Brian chooses to continue playing music.
Stop it. No one stop. Here, Brian. Pull it out.
Katie prompts Brian to remove the music cartridge. He pushes it back into the Joy Player.
Here, let's put it in the basket.
On the second prompt, Brian places the music cartridge in the finished box. Stephanie. Katie leads Stephanie's hands to load the music cartridge into the Joy Player. Ideally, Stephanie needs more time to familiarize herself with the player. As a team, Katie and Stephanie need to incorporate and practice the hand-under-hand method.
Here, push it in. Push it in. Give it another push. One more. One more big push.
Gone at Last, performed by Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver, begins to play. As Mystery Train, performed by the Graskels, begins to play, Stephanie smiles and bounces to the music.
You gonna snap your fingers?
Katie presses the pause button. Stephanie looks at the Joy Player
Turn it back on.
and then at
Listen-
Katie.
Continue listening to music. That's the button. You want music? Here. You want the music back on?
Stephanie nods her head yes, with Stephanie's hand over the play button. Katie activates the play button by pressing Stephanie's fingers. Hand under hand is a best practices alternative here.
You want a different song, Steffi? You want a different one? Okay, hit the button.
Katie places Stephanie's hand on the next song button, but Stephanie pulls it away. On a second attempt, they play Any Old Road Will Take You There, performed by Balsam Range.
song? Yes?
Stephanie nods her head yes. Katie moves the player closer to Stephanie. Katie places Stephanie's hand on the next song button,
Press a little.
but Stephanie moves it to the volume up button and activates it independently.
Oh, that's increase the volume. You want it louder?
Stephanie increases the volume independently a second time.
Want to change the song?
Stephanie nods her head yes. Katie prompts Stephanie to use her left hand. When Stephanie does not press hard enough, Katie places her hand under Stephanie's hand. Stephanie still does not press, so Katie does it for her. Lonely Ends, Where Love Begins, performed by Darren and Brooke Aldridge, begins to play.
Welcome to the stage, Darren and Brooke Aldridge.
Stephanie pushes the player away.
Finished? Turn that off.
Stephanie nods her head yes. Stephanie places her hand in Katie's hand, and using a modified hand-under-hand technique, they turn the music off together. With a little assistance, Stephanie removes the music
Good
cartridge
job.
and
Put it
places
back.
it in the finished box.
Awesome. 25. You did great.
Patty.
What do you think? Do you want to listen to music, yes or no?
Patty makes a fist
Yes?
and shakes
Okay,
her
pick
left
it up.
arm up and down to sign yes.
All right.
Patty
Next thing
removes a
we're gonna
music
do-
cartridge from the
We're gonna
now
put it right
box.
here, okay? And you put that, let's, here. Well, we can't start without this. Here, let's enter the spot, push it in. No, push it in. Here, push it all the way in. A little bit more, push, push, push. Push. Okay. Do you want to listen to the music, yes or no? How about you hit that button right there?
Patty presses
Hit it
the
once.
play button,
Okay.
and
Wait
Summertime,
1 second,
performed
okay?
by Rich Barry, plays.
You like this music? Yes? Good job. Do you want the volume to be higher? You can
Patty
hit that
presses
right
the
there.
next song button.
New song, yes or no?
Patty shakes her
Yes?
fist
Okay, sit
again.
down. Sit down. Okay, you hit this. Hold on.
Patty presses all button switches sequentially,
Okay, Patty.
left to right.
Okay, do you want to
She does not
just
attach a
focus on this
specific
one?
action to each button. On Katie's
Okay,
prompt,
let's try something.
Patty presses only the play button, and Fields of Gold, performed by Rich Barry, plays. Patty shows interest in the guitar music symbol, which is 2 bells and a metal washer attached to the music cartridge.
Yes or no? Here, push that button.
By pointing to the next song
that
button,
button.
Katie prompts
And this is
Patty
turn
to
it up.
change the song. Patty presses the correct button, and How High the Moon, performed by Rich Barry,
You
begins
like
to
this
play.
song?
Patty communicates yes.
Yes.
Patty continues to finger the guitar music symbol.
It's okay to smile. Are you smiling? Yes or no? Yes, that's your happy smile. You like it? Yes? Let's hit the stop. No,
Patty signs
this is
stop.
the stop one right here.
Patty presses the
Okay,
pause
and then
button.
You take the card out. Gently, right here. Yeah, very gently. Pull it out. And then put it in the basket. Good job, Patty. Really good job.
Beth. Beth places her hand on the music cartridge, but does not pick it up. Anna prompts Beth to pick it up with a gentle squeeze to Beth's hand. Beth lifts the cartridge from the calendar box and looks at the Joy Player. Together, they load the cartridge into the player. Ideally, Beth needs more time to familiarize herself with the cartridge and player. She gets distracted easily. As a team, Anna and Beth need more practice using the hand-under-hand method.
Push it in. There you go. Push it. You push it all the way.
Lonely Ends, Where Love Begins, performed by Darren and Brooke Aldridge, begins to play. Surprised, Beth looks up at Anna. Anna moves the Joy Player closer to Beth and prompts her to press the next song button. Beth keeps her hand on the button but does not press. Anna presses one of Beth's fingers, and the song changes to I'm Blue, performed by Flat Lonesome. Beth looks up, smiles, and moves to the beat. Beth begins to look more closely at the Joy Player. Anna and Beth repeat the procedure, and the song changes to Don't Fall in Love with a Girl Like That, performed by the Boxcars. Beth gets distracted by movement in the room, so Anna presses Beth's finger for a third time, and Life Ain't Fair and The World Is Mean, performed by Sturgill Simpson, begins to play. Beth refocuses on the music as Anna points to the Joy Player. Anna reduces the volume and prompts Beth to increase the volume by pointing to the button.
Can you push right here? Turn it
Beth
up.
quickly examines the player and presses the volume down button independently. Anna models the action on the correct button. Beth keeps her left hand on the volume up button and her right hand on the volume down button. She places her nose on the Joy Player and continues to smile. Anna models the volume up action again.
Louder.
The player advances automatically to the next song. The beat comes, performed by Snowden.
Push it.
A button clicks, and Beth raises her head and smiles. Anna prompts Beth to lower the volume. Anna prompts again and guides Beth's fingertips to the button. Beth watches closely as Anna presses one of Beth's fingers on the volume up button.
You want to turn it up? Can you hear it? Turn it up. Turn it up for me. Will you turn it up?
We hear Escalators, performed by Bombadil.
Autobiography, cold coffee and a pillow. Days that feel slow are enough for me.
There you go.
The Howlin' Brothers sing Gone.
You like this? You like this? Oh.
She warned me once, warned me twice.
Beth raises her head, looks around, and smiles.
You dance and you dance. Look, this will stop it.
Anna places Beth's hand on the pause button, and they turn the music off.
There
Beth
you
presses
go.
the play button independently without a prompt. She wanted to hear the music, and she made it happen. Riding on her success, Beth wants to do it again. She learns she must release the press before the music plays.
There you go.
The Joy Player. APH thanks the Zoom Group staff, Katie Kipfer, Anna Bodart, and team members Brian, Stephanie, Patty, Beth. Videographer Luke Hatmeyer, Ingrid Design. Narrator Jill Fox. APH Project Leader Tristan Pierce. To learn more about the Joy Player and how to design sensory learning routines for individuals who have multiple disabilities with or without visual impairment, contact the American Printing House for the Blind. The Joy Player, 1-07089-00. Sensory Learning Kit, 1-08611-00. Expandable calendar boxes, 1-08651-00. www.aph.org. 1-800-223-1839.